Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stamp Nation video. I'm Nanette Tracy. Today we're going to do a galaxy background to make some cards, and I am going to be starting with some liquid distress inks in blues, purples, maybe greens or reds, we'll see. I've already started one pot here. I'm going to add a few more colors. Now you can use it's either inks like the distress inks here or the Bombay inks. You can even use watercolors, but they're not quite as opaque sometimes, even if you use the gouache colors. They might not give you the intensity that you want. You can use Catherine Pooler's ink refills or Stampin' Up ink refills, any liquid water-based. Now I've seen this done plenty of times. I've never done it myself. I'm adding a little twist here. I'm going to be adding the glass bead glitter gel that you can find in Catherine Pooler's shop. Here's the top. I'm using a spatula to dig out a little bit, put it in each pot. Lots of black there. And now I'm going to use a fat brush and mix these up. I'm using the Faber-Castell watercolor cup, which is really cool because you can put the brush on top when you're done rinsing it. I have two of those, one for my dirty water, one for my clean water. Oh, and now I just made my clean water my dirty water. Okay, so I'm going to mix up this. Add a little more blue, a little more water, a little red. Okay, I got them all mixed together, and I'm just smooshing them on. And I probably want to add more water. I have this other one with more water. I could probably use a fatter brush here. I've got this paper, and what it is it's the Fabriano hot press paper that I can't fit in the screen. And I have it taped down with the purple tape that you can find in Catherine Pooler's shop. And that's kind of cool. So the glitter is incorporated into the ink rather than sitting on top, which it looks really nice too, but we're going for the new. Somebody may have already done this, I just haven't seen it yet. I think it's a new product, so we'll probably be seeing new techniques, I'm sure, plenty in the future. I'm using a cotton ball, and I'm kind of poking out or smushing out all the stroke marks. Alrighty, got my WAGNER heat gun. Okay, I have some white paint here that I got from, I used a tube of Gouache paint, Gouache watercolor paint. You can also use another liquid paint that you might have, just anything white, but the denser the better, so it shows up on this dark background and doesn't blend in. And I think a gouache is a good choice. So I just squeeze some in there. I'm going to add a little water so that we can, well, since I already have some on this brush, I'm going to go ahead and flick some using the brush, but then I'm going to move on to the toothbrush I have here. Yeah, just any old toothbrush. Okay, now I'm going to stick my toothbrush in. I'm going to flick some more. Okay, that looks like plenty. Now I'm using a little brush. This is a 4-0. Let's see. See that well. 4-0 meaning it's a 000 round brush. And we're gonna do our little stars. Basically just little asterisks like you have on the typewriter. And then at least one of the cards we're gonna do a little small pen. I'm gonna be using Catherine Pooler's Postage stamp dies. We're going to do a couple of these large ones, and then one stamp with one card with maybe several of these on it. So we're going to come back and fill those. And then some shooting stars. Oops, really big shooting star. That was an asteroid possibly. Now I've die cut my pieces, and check that out. I don't know if yeah, you can. See how it glitters and pretty? Now I challenge you guys to try using other arrangements of colors like bolds, brights, pastels. I think, and the sentiments that I'm using are from The World Awaits. These were designed by my friend Shauna Klingerman, and it's got a bunch of fantastic sentiment arrangements and paisley patterns and what else? And borders. I mean, there's 1,000 things you can do with that stamp set. So I also went and cut out some stamp size pieces, and I'll show you the rest of the creations later. We're just gonna finish up this last card and then take a look at the other ways that I put these cards together. Oh, I'm going to take the round block with one of the sentiments on it. This is from catherinepooler.com also. And embossing ink. Oh, let me get I'm using Wow Opaque Bright White embossing powder. Get that ready, open. Alright, ink. Smush. Powder. These Nuvo drops, Nuvo crystal drops, and I started making some little dimensional stars. Actually, first, I think it'll be easier if we attach it first, because it'll take a little bit for it to dry, so I'd like this to be attached first. Okay, I have a little Tonic Studios pokey thing, my Nuvo crystal drops, and we're going to make stay. Star there. I'm using the pokey thing to draw the star out, and then so this will be a dimensional star. In my little brain, I kind of think I thought of this myself, but I'm sure other people have done it. I kind of came up with it at the last minute when I was prepping those other cards for you. And I'm going to do 3. Right about there. Kind of random. These little rhinestones because I want to add even more sparkle, but because the background is a little bit textured from the glitter, the watercolor. I'm going to add a touch of glue. Once again, kind of random. Dot, dot. There's the other dot. I'm going to use a big one for this. A slightly bigger one. Another dot. Then I took the Nuvo again from my other cards and placed some random stars. So now we have tons of stars. Pretty cool looking. I was able to get these out of that paper. And yeah, I would, when you do this, I would definitely add some more brighter colors in there, like this one turned out. I think they all look good. And then I did this arrangement with little postage stamp stars. And I like see, this one has some brighter colors. And it shimmers. So there we go. So yeah, like I said, try some brights in there and different layers, maybe different colors of embossing powders, and see what you come up with. So I want to thank you for joining me and hanging out with us here at Stamp Nation. And that's definitely when you make these cards, load them up to Stamp Nation in the share section and tag Kindness and Confetti. And thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.